Today we're going to be installing Elementary OS. Now, just as some background, Elementary OS is a Linux distribution based on Ubuntu that has a lot of the macOS look and feel. Like, it's designed for people that want the macOS look and feel right out of the box, that don't want to do a whole lot of customization, which you can see how much customization you have to do to get vanilla Ubuntu looking like macOS in the video that'll link up in the card. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into this. So now the website is elementary.io. Okay, and then right there you can make a donation if you want, which you should probably support these open source projects. And if you can't provide financial help or just don't feel like providing financial help, you can always provide technical support in the form of forum posts, YouTube videos, things like that. But anyway, we're just gonna download it. Hit download, and I haven't already downloaded this file to make this more from a beginning user perspective, so we're gonna do it together. And now this will take a while, so I'll speed this up. Alright, so now that our download's done, we're gonna close out of our web browser. And let's actually grab this and put this into our VMware folder, since I'm going to be using a virtual machine to do this. And I'm going to go ahead and power it on, plug in the Elementary OS ISO, boot from that. I actually do like this boot screen. Looks kind of reminiscent of Mac OS, with its white logo on a black background. Alright, and it's scaling like this because I'm doing this in a virtual machine. If you did this on your physical machine, it would fill up the screen. But anyway, we're going to install Elementary OS, and my keyboard layout's already selected. Let's do both of these. And yes, we're going to erase the disk and install Elementary OS because I don't have any other OSs on this virtual machine, and I'm going to be deleting this virtual machine after I'm done with this anyway. Anyway, we are in the Toronto time zone. I'm going to set my name and continue. And I'm going to go ahead and install Elementary OS. So now this will take a while, so I'll speed this up. Alright, so now I'm going to reboot this thing. There we go, I'm at the login screen. Looks kind of like Mac OS. Let's punch in my password. Alright, and actually first I'm going to get this scaling properly just by changing my display settings. Let's set the resolution. That's close enough to my screen resolution. Yes, let's keep this configuration. Let's close this out. And there we go. And we get this welcome to Elementary OS, kind of like Ubuntu. Next, yeah, let's enable location services. You know what, I actually recommend this. Oh, and I actually love how they have this. This actually makes it more user-friendly to do this. I'm going to delete temporary files. And there's a quick link to browse the App Center. And yep, we're ready to go. So, what should we do now? First of all, let's see what's on our dock. You get this multitasking view, which you can have multiple workspaces. Let's see what other applications are bringing some. Oh, I do actually love this notification. Actually, let's install the updates before you go much farther. Okay, let's update all of these. And this will take a while, so speed this up. You know what, I just need to install this just to get the VM working properly. And let's see how all the scaling works now. Yep, there you go. It's working. Alright, and actually, let's see what apps they have. Say if you want to like install something. It's actually kind of cool where there's like a pay what you want model. If you don't feel like donating now and you just want to try out the app, you can, by all means, you can go ahead and do that. And let's actually open this up. And you can see the interface. So yeah, I actually wonder what this code app is for. We just create a new file. It's basically like a text editor. Plain text. Let's see what the mail app is. Calendar, music, and I don't have any music on this VM. Even if I did, I can't play anything for copyright reasons. But anyway, videos. Photos. Actually, let's dig around the system settings. So you got applications, or default apps, like that, desktop. Let's see, what's your desktop background like right now? Let's say I want to use this one. And there you go. Notifications. And of course you can edit your shortcuts. Like for example, if I want close to be Control Q, I can do that. If I hit Control Q, I'll close the settings app. Let's see if mouse and touchpad. If I want to make the pointer size really big, I can do that. Should I keep this pointer size big for the rest of the video? Hurry up. Comment right now. Vote. You got 5 seconds. Well, this isn't live, so just to be funny, I'm going to keep this big for the rest of the video. Power. Actually, I want it on like 5 minutes. Power button, just do nothing. Let's look at my sound settings. You get pretty much the same stuff. Let's look at displays again. And of course you got nightlight right here. Let's see what online accounts I have. If I could do screen sharing. Let's see about the system. WatchOS 5.1.4, built on Ubuntu 18.04.4 LTS. This is outdated because at the time of shooting this video, Ubuntu 20.04 LTS is the latest version at the time of shooting this video. How do I change my computer's name? Alright, let's see what's in date and time. Actually, I want this AM PM. That's screen time. And I'd have to unlock this. Let's just take a quick look at this for those who are parents who are watching this. This does not include me. You can prevent your kids from visiting certain websites. Like for example, if you want to block YouTube, okay, and I can actually disallow certain apps and set screen time and even have separate times for weekdays and weekends. So there can be more time on the weekends, for example. Anyway, let's see what's under universal access. Typing, keyboard, kind of like macOS. Let's see user accounts. I can also have a guest session. And I forgot to look at what's under security and privacy. Stream, I actually don't like this. Locking, yeah. Firewall, oh, that's actually smart. So then they can set it up right from the Settings app. Then you don't have to download another program. Just keeping partially enabled. Just language and region looks like. I actually should probably complete the installation of this. Alright, so then we can close out of this. And there's not much else in there. Let's actually look at the Files app. I can look at the whole file system if I want to. I can connect to a server. Let's actually show hidden files. And then let's say I want to customize this. New folder, not themes. Kind of reminiscent of Windows. I want this in this view. And I can zoom out. Okay. Close that. Let's see a screenshot utility. Have the whole screen, grab the current window, or just grab an area. Let's actually grab the whole screen. Let's just take the screenshot. Let's just save it to my photos, to my pictures, and there we go. Actually, you can do some image editing with this. So like, I just only need an area of it. I can crop it. There we go. Terminal. Of course, you can do standard commands. Let's see what Linux kernel we have. 5.3.0.51 generic. To top it all off, let's go into the web browser. And actually, we got youtube.com loaded in there. Let's go up to the search bar and look up a really cool channel. As you can see, I got 45 subscribers at the time of shooting this video. You know what, since this is playing anyway, let's actually watch this. And let's actually put this in a higher resolution. This is not 720p. Let's actually put this in HD. There we go, that's much better. Look how tiny that mouse cursor is in comparison to mine. Yeah, it's lagging because I'm using a virtual machine. I actually want to turn up the volume. I got the volume HUD right there. And by the way, the default web browser is called Epiphany. Alright, now let's actually play around with the top bar. You got user account settings. Let's see what the lock screen is like. And we can log out. I can change the date and time settings from right here. I got my calendar up here. And some notifications. I can turn on Do Not Disturb. Get a shortcut to the notification settings. Shortcut to the network settings. And I can see what's currently playing. Get a shortcut to the sound settings. So, would I recommend Elementary OS for new users? Well, yes. It's actually going on my very small list of Linux distros that I recommend for beginners. Those are along with Ubuntu and Linux Mint. So now the 3 distros that I'd recommend for newbies are Ubuntu, Linux Mint, and Elementary OS. Again, Elementary OS is good if you want that macOS look and feel right out of the box without doing any customization. But if you do want to do customization, I'd recommend to go with vanilla Ubuntu. Because like I said, it's a Ubuntu-based distro, and Ubuntu-based distros are really just different looks and feels to Ubuntu. Alright, so now I'm done with this, let's shut this down. And those are my first impressions on the installation and use of Elementary OS. So thanks for watching. If you liked this video, found it interesting, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment.